Okay, good morning, everyone. It's Tim Davis coming to you guys with a short-term market review. Today is Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. The time is now about 2:45 a.m. And we're going to take a look at the futures market just before markets open today. So I'm going to start by taking a look at the Dow Jones futures. And what you see on my screen is a 4-hour chart of the Dow Jones. Going to point out a couple areas I want us to pay close attention to today. And I will circle these areas. Here is an area of resistance there, area of resistance here. That level is right around it was right around 33,600. So pay close attention to that level as we go through the trading day today and tomorrow on the Dow Jones futures. If we break above that level, the next level I have my eyes set on is around 3,400. Don't think we're going to get much higher than either one of these levels. Reason being, if we look at the longer term charts, again, folks, we are in a strong downtrend. Here's the weekly chart of the Dow Jones futures. As you can see, I have a solid line here, which represents the downtrending level of resistance. So again, I don't think we're going to see much upside this week. I think we're going to run into an area of resistance, and then we should continue to trend lower. But because we're still in that zone where they call it the Christmas rally, even 2 days into the new year, we could see a short-term rally. Okay, let's look at the short-term look of the Dow Jones futures. Going to jump right on over to the S&P futures. Look at that setup. Here's a 4-hour chart of the S&P. Same scenario. Don't expect any breakout new bull market, but we could see a short-term rally as we start the year off. Here are some ranges to pay close attention to. S&P futures, and this is the futures we're looking at. Could see price action travel back up to around 39.30. That's a possibility. And if we break above that level, we could see price action get back up towards 4,000. But this is the area that we want to pay close attention to, because once we start to reverse from these levels, we can very, very quickly, and I mean very quickly, come back down to test these support levels, which I think will eventually break. So pay close attention to that on this week as the markets start to open for a trading of the new year. And pay close attention to these lows, folks, these levels of support. Once we break these levels, I think we're going to see some heavy selling pressure. Let's look at the S&P futures. Let's go straight to the NASDAQ futures. Here's a 4-hour chart of the NASDAQ futures. And out of all of the indices, I think the NASDAQ has been the weakest link. But again, as we start a new year, we have dropped down into this zone here, and this is our trading zone for now until these support levels break. So on the NASDAQ futures, we could easily see prices travel up and break this level of resistance here, which is around 11,160. So I will not be surprised to see price action break that level and head up towards 11,400. Okay, not saying that we are going to go too much higher than this 11,150 level, 11,160. But if we do, we could see price action try to make an attempt to head up towards 11,400 before the end of the week. But this entire zone here, folks, again, this entire zone here, I think is going to fail sometime the beginning of this year, and then we're going to trend lower to come back to test these lows. If we break these lows, heavy selling pressure will probably follow. So keep that in mind as we go through this week. One last look. The Russell 2000. Same scenario in that trading range. And as you can see, the longer term trend line of resistance, we're still trending down. So we're still in the bear market with these short-term rallies. And that's all they are, short-term bear market rallies. And they can seem fierce at times, but I do think they'll hit resistance and then they'll come right back down. So looking at the Russell 2000 futures, again, we have a level of resistance, say right around 1800, first level, and then the second level probably around 1830. So 1800, 1830 is what we can see price action on the Russell 2000 futures head towards. If we make it all the way up to 1830, if we break that level, I will start looking for an immediate reversal to come back down and test the lows right around 1730. And if we break below 1730, folks, all bets are off. We're probably going to see the selling pressure intensify. Quick glance at the VIX. So the VIX is just the opposite. Here's a 4-hour chart of the VIX. And it too is in a range. So VIX is testing right now this level of support right around 23 bucks. It's a level of support for the VIX for now. And we could see the VIX drift even lower than that. So pay close attention to that VIX as we, this VIX futures too. So if we drift lower, I do expect an immediate reversal of the VIX to go back to the upside. We've been stuck right around this $23 level on the VIX futures for quite a bit. And the cash market VIX, once the market opens, the VIX, okay, we can easily see the VIX once the market opens drop lower and possibly head back down towards 20 bucks. You know, if the market rallies, we can see this easy drop back, head back towards 20 bucks, or if we don't go that low, at least 2080, at least 2080 on the VIX once the market opens. So that's what we look like for the overall markets in the short term. Again, the longer term picture, folks, we are in a downtrending market and that is not changed. We are still in the bear market. So any short-term rally is probably going to be sold off. Take a look at gold real quick because gold has been doing something interesting. I'm going to stretch this out to a longer-term chart because the longer-term chart on gold looks very interesting. Here's a monthly chart of gold. And you'll see the sell-off from 2022 all the way down towards the end around November 2022, and then a sharp reversal. So I think gold is in a new uptrending channel. That's what the monthly chart looks like on gold. Here is a weekly chart of gold, new uptrending channel. Silver looks the same. So pay close attention to silver and gold. It could be very interesting in silver and gold this year. See that strong accumulation once silver found a level of support. Oops. Let's do this. So strong accumulation right around this level of support. And then the move higher. So we accumulated or started to accumulate, consolidate around this range from around June all the way till about October. Then price action in silver started to rise. So pay close attention to silver and gold this year. If you're a silver or gold bug, may be interested in looking at a position, and this $30 level is probably definitely in play sometime in the year 2023. And we'll probably see some resistance once we get around this level, which is probably around 20, let's see. Around 27 bucks. Probably start to see some resistance in silver. But overall, the long-term trend, you can see price action head back up towards that $30 level sometime in 2023. All right, folks, that's all I have for you guys on the short term. And enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your trading week.